Hello, I'm Generic, and there's a lot of patch notes today. I'm gonna try and summarize them. I don't talk like an auctioneer though, but I do have a lot of sass, so I'm sure it'll work out. Batman is now an AD Akali that's viable. Green Lantern's kit now thematically makes a little bit more sense. Arcane Green Lantern has been given a spell that potentially has a 0.8 second cooldown. Atomic Green Lantern's changes are boring. Flash is proof that there is no god. He is now AD and his FMA applies on hit effects again. Catwoman is now a power damage blaster, giving you the always kite, always poke, never die feel you always wanted. Nightmare Batman's Bat Swarm now scales off of attack damage instead of power damage. You know, like it already did. Aquaman is now an AD Bruiser. This is now Turbine's second crack at trying to make Harley Quinn a controller instead of something else that the player base wants to play her as. Shazam now looks a lot more like Rengar. Atomic Wonder Woman has been buffed. Gaslight Catwoman Shred now applies on hit effects. Everything else is really boring. Joker's will costs are going up, except on his ultimate. Sinestro still has a really shitty early game. Shades of Grey is no longer a popular book series, and therefore Star Sapphire's Bonds of Love no longer deals bonus damage for targets the longer that they are kept bondaged together. Her W is still really unclear to me. Doomsday's damage got nerfed. Thank God. I fell asleep looking at Superman's changes. Supergirl's been buffed. Oh god. Nothing happened to Robin. Nightmare Soups now deals less damage. And so does Poison Ivy. Turbine wants us to know that Zatanna is in fact a controller, and not a blaster like what everyone else thinks she is. Atrocitus is still atrocious. Mecha Soup's changes are also really boring. Wonder Woman is slowly turning into a Mumu. Atomic Poison Ivy now hentais that much harder and more frequently. Mecha Wonder Woman is AD. Blue Beetle now pokes harder. Green Arrow's changes are really boring. Gaslight Batman's Sonic Shell is really hard to aim now. Cyborg's changes are really boring. Yeah, that's my patch TLDR. Hope it was informative.